We're behind the lines. But we know how to honor the soldier who goes on in spite of blood and death. Gentlemen, my son.
Roses. I'm glad to know you, young man. I'm glad to know you. And how are things out there? Terrible, eh? Terrible. But we must carry on. After all, you do at least get decent food out there. Naturally, it's worse here. Naturally. But the best for our soldiers all the time. That's our motto. The best for our soldiers.
Best for our soldiers.
What? You must give the Frenchies a good licking. And if you boys want to come home, let me show you what you must do before you can come home. Give us a hand there, men. Now then, there's the line. It runs so, in a V. Here is San Quentin. You can see for yourself. You're almost through now. All right? Shove ahead out there and don't stick to that everlasting trench warfare. Smash through the Johnnies, and then you will have peace.
When you get in it, the war isn't the way it looks back here.
Oh, you don't know anything about it. Of course, you know about the details. But this relates to the whole, and you can't judge that. Of course, you do your duty, and you risk your life. But for that, you receive the highest honor.
I said that every man of the water had the Iron Cross.
First, the enemy lines must be broken through in Flanders.
On to Paris. Push on to Paris.
No, not in Flanders. Now, I tell you just where the break should come.
Here.
The enemy has too many reserves there. I insist upon Flanders.
I know, but my dear man, why should they do that when they're halfway through San Quentin already? Why go the other way?
Because Flanders is a flat country. There are no mountains, no obstructions.
But there's so many rivers there.
From the farms they have gone, from the schools, from the factories. They have gone bravely, nobly, ever forward, realizing that there is no other duty now but to save the fatherland. Paul! How are you, Paul?
Glad to see you, Professor.
You come at the right moment, Fowler. Just at the right moment. And as if to prove all I have said, here is one of the first to go. A lad who sat before me on these very benches, who gave up all to serve in the first year of the war. One of the iron youth who have made Germany invincible in the field. Look at him, sturdy and bronzed and clear-eyed, the kind of soldier every one of you should envy. Oh, lad, you must speak to them. You must tell them what it means to serve your fatherland.
No, I can't tell them anything.
You must, Paul. Just a word. Just tell them how much they're needed out there. Tell them why you went, what it meant to you.
I can't say anything.
If you remember some deed of heroism, some touch of nobility, tell about it.
I can't tell you anything you don't know. We live in the trenches out there. We fight. We try not to be killed. Sometimes we are. That's all.
No, Paul.
I've been there. I know what it's like.
But that's not what one dwells on, Paul.
I heard you in here reciting that same old stuff. Making more iron men, more young heroes. You still think it's beautiful and sweet to die for your country, don't you? Well, we used to think you knew. The first bombardment taught us better. It's dirty and painful to die for your country. When it comes to dying for your country, it's better not to die at all. There are millions out there dying for their countries. And what good is it?
Paul!
You asked me to tell them how much they're needed out there. He tells you, go out and die. Oh, but if you'll pardon me, it's easier to say go out and die than it is to do it.
Coward!
And it's easier to say it than to watch it happen.
You're a coward!
No, boy! I'm sorry, Balmer, but I must
It's
say...
no use talking like this. You won't know what I mean. Only, it's been a long while since we enlisted out of this classroom. So long, I thought maybe the whole world had learned by this time. Only now they're sending babies, and they won't last a week. I shouldn't have come on leave. Up at the front, you're alive or you're dead, and that's all. You can't fool anybody about that very long. And up there, we know we're lost and done for, whether we're dead or alive. 3 years we've had of it. 4 years. And every day a year, and every night a century. And our bodies are earth, and our thoughts are clay, and we sleep and eat with death. And we're done for because you can't live that way and keep anything inside you. I shouldn't have come on leave. I'll go back tomorrow. I've got 4 days more, but I can't stand it here. I'll go back tomorrow. I'm sorry.